Well, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Sim-Alot stream, where today we are hopping back into Grounded 2 one last time in the public test build, guys. Welcome all. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to your week. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a great day, morning, and or evening, depending on what time it is for you. But welcome, everybody, to the last day of the public test. Tomorrow, the official Toxic Tangle update launches for everybody. I do not yet know what time it's going to happen. Probably sometime in the afternoon here in the good old US, but we'll have to wait and see what time they launch it for us. But here we are, guys. Let's get on into our save. We're going to be going in, playing our map one more time before we start over tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. How's everybody doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. AJ, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. Hi, Sim. Looking forward to your last stream before the update goes live. That's right. We are here. We're having ourselves a grand old time. Sim, we finished playing Poppy's Playtime. Why would you play that? But okay, I'm not gonna hate on another game. I just don't like horror games. It's not that the game is not a good game. It's not that it was made poorly. It's just that I am a huge whining, like, I cannot do it on horror games, guys. I tried multiple times to go through and play a Five Nights at Freddy's series when the new one came out for Sir Sim-Alot, for the channel, and I could not do it. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? I could not do it. It didn't matter how hard I tried. Like, all the lights in the house were on. Like, I had paused and was like looking behind me all the time, and like my kids walked up to me and scared me. I could not do it. Horror games are definitely not my thing. Okay, let's do this. I need to look at my peeping stuff. I need some pebblets, some silk rope, some acorn shells. Let's go grab that stuff before we head back over to our old base, or new base, over in the garden. But welcome all. How y'all doing? Welcome. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Wolf Spider spawns in on day 5 on a new save. That it does. All right, Mr. Tickles. What do you mean my buggy can't reach me here, Mr. Cuddles? This way. We must be away. Jump scare games aren't your thing. Horror games like Dead Space, Resident Evil are your level of horror. Yeah, I was also... Look, if you guys go back on the Sir Sim-Alot channel, there was... Dude, that caterpillar's straight twerking. Okay, that's nice. Anyway, if you go back on the channel... I was talking about, the game I wanted to talk about was the newest Resident Evil. They made Resident Evil Village, I want to say it was called. I started a playthrough on that, and I kid you not, I was like, look, this game is fine. I can figure this out. I've played Resident Evil before, as long as it doesn't have dolls in it. And if you go back on the channel, swear there's the videos all the way up to the point where I find out there's dolls in the game, and then I'm like, nope, and turn it off, and have not looked back since. It was a big ol' that's not for me moment. Sam, happy Monday. When the update comes out, do you plan to switch from the test to play test to whatever? How does that work? Okay, so if you're in the playtest right now, right, and you're looking to get out of the playtest for the new save, wait until you know that the update launches fully tomorrow, right? Because that way, you know... Why are you not letting me access your inventory? Oh, because we're technically in battle. Wait till you know that the update's fully launched. That way it doesn't mess with anything. Then you can just go and load up the standard game, and you'll be able to get in there and play no problem at all. You won't have to worry about losing any progress or anything like that. You just have to wait till it's all the way out and updated. For me, I just go through on Steam, right-click, and opt out of the public test build. And then my game updates and says, okay, you're no longer in the public test build. You're good to play now. No Chucky games? Oh, no. Nope. No Chucky games. No Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy Playtime. Nothing that has to do with any sort of anything that wants to scare me or eat my soul. Make it so I can't sleep at night. I already barely sleep at night. We don't need to make it any worse. Come, Mr. Cuddles, we must away. I'm pretty sure that might just died from looking at me. Hey, Bianca, how you doing? FNAF Secret of the Mimic is the scariest non-VR free roam FNAF game. Security Breach is less. Yeah, so Security Breach, I think, was the one that I was trying to play. And the one where you're in, like, the big, huge building, not like the little tiny building, but where you, like, actually go around and explore and stuff like that. I was like, oh, well, you know, it's a big building, you know, lots to explore. I'm sure I could handle this. There was no handling it. I was, like, first or second episode in and just went, nope. Can't do it. Yeah, I think it was called the Mega Pizzaplex. I think you're right. By starting a new app, do you mean starting over from the beginning, or do you mean starting as in the new update? I mean starting over from the beginning, because I am starting over from the beginning for fun tomorrow. You don't need to. I'm doing it for fun. Funsies. What in particular about dolls don't I like? It's not like I'm fine with like a Barbie doll being around, or like, you know, like a Bratz doll or something like that. It is like Miss America dolls, or like the ceramic, like creepy, sit on the shelf and stare at you with dead eyes, creepy, like, why is that so realistic yet not realistic creepy dolls that I don't like. My grandmother had a whole bunch of them growing up. A little story time from Sir Sim. My grandmother had a whole bunch of dolls while I was growing up, and she would have us come over to stay at her house. And I swear them things moved at night. I kid you not. I'm over at her house and, like, I don't know if they were sitting there blinking at me, or I probably was half asleep. But I mean, these things were everywhere. It wasn't like one or two of them in like a room. They were like everywhere. They were in her dining room, in her bedrooms, in her living room, in her kitchen. Other than that, and cows. I don't know why, but she really liked cows, and there was like clay and ceramic cows like everywhere, and cow print on everything. But yeah, there you go. There's a little bit more about me growing up. Well, that's what I went through. Okay, let's see. I need Pebblets. You don't understand the title. There is an update tomorrow. There is the update tomorrow, the 27th. The official Toxic Tangle update comes out tomorrow. You know, I would really appreciate if I could keep my Pebblets close to me when I bust them open, not send them halfway across the planet. Do you know what time? I don't know what time yet. I have not been informed of a time. I'm going to assume... Oh, also, hello, Pizza. I also have to assume that it's probably going to be somewhere around 1 to 3 p.m. Central Time, U.S. So maybe like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific, and what would that be? 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I think. That would be my guess. But it could end up that they do it like right away in the morning, and boom, you have the update when you first wake up. But I honestly, I don't know. You have to remember that they're both in Montreal and over in California, so they're time zones. But they're definitely in US time, so if you're in like Australia and stuff like that, you're probably gonna have to be waiting quite a while before you get your update. Quick! I must gather the materials! Look, I didn't die this time the minute I got on his back. Well, that's not at all what I meant you to do. Well, not getting those scales. All right. Well, I have been yeeted. probably going to be close to 4 p.m. EST. Possibly. Is it also the official release of the game? Oh, no. No, no, no. We're so far from 1.0 at this point. We're probably a year and a half, 2 years before 1.0 comes out. Unless they, like, magic the entire game together before the end of summer, which, if they did, I feel like everything would be incredibly rushed. So yeah, we have some time before the official release of the game, but the official update comes out tomorrow, releasing the Toxic Tangle update and all of the good old garden stuff for everyone to be able to go and find. So it's going to be a good one. Your dad knew a friend where his kids left all their dolls in the basement at your dad's. Oh no, dude, no, AJ, I'm good. Peter, no, you don't need to make a new world. You don't need to. I'm doing it just because, like, I've already done everything in the Toxic Tangle update because I was part of the public test build. So I want to start a new update specifically so I can go through and see a bunch of the new stuff again. Right. Let's see, I need some red ant parts, some whetstones. Oh, I have a bunch of pebblets. Well, would you look at that? Okay, I think this is everything that I'm going to need for now. Let's go. This is going to be a lot of stuff that'll finish up a lot of the stuff over there. I need lingonberry leather. Before I leave, that I do know that I need. I'm going to put some of that up right there. Squeeze me. Come over here. Put this up. No, come on. Okay, go right there. There we go. Put that up right there so that way I have at least 6 being made, but then I can just go in and make... how many do I need? 2 blueberry leather, 14 lingonberry leather. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a lot. I'm going to go ahead and just bring 5 with me for now, and we'll call that good. And then, do you have leather in you? I can make some blueberry leather too, so we'll just make some blueberry leather too. Waste of materials. Ah! I dropped them on the floor. Here, get rid of go-go gadget. This. I don't need a tuft. I don't carry tufts. I'd rather use my buggy and not die by falling on that. I did the boss last night and didn't get a mutation. Is your game screwed? Which mutation and what boss did you do, Patrick? And if you mean the story one, no, you're not screwed. Where's the cup full of acorns? That cup full of acorns is over here. It is, if you go to where this is right here, see where this is? Look to the right. Boom, right here. This is the bucket that's full of acorns. So, like, look to the cooler, and it's directly to the left, not right. Sorry, left and right is hard. You're about to play for the first time. Garden Update or Grounded 2 for the first time? Omega, which one? Because, I mean, if you're about to play Grounded 2 for the first time, I got a pile of tips for you. If you're about to play the Toxic Tangle update, I still got a pile of tips for you.
Take a breather, little bug, as Ali would say.
Yes. Why try hard, dude, is exactly correct. The first boss that you fight inside of the Burgle statue will give you a mutation, and then Axel will give you a mutation. Grounded 2 for the first time. Ah, my friend, you are about to embark on a journey. A good one at that. Honestly, you're about to have a good time. I wish that I could go back and enjoy these games for the first time like that again. But let's talk to you a little bit about what to expect and what you're going to be getting from the game. So, first things first, some tips for you are going to be things along the lines of take your time by going through and actually, like, harvesting the materials that you're going to need. Don't just try to rush through and get things as quickly as possible. Okay, take your time, take the steps that you need in order to finish things quickly, but not too fast, right? Gather your materials, because you're going to need a lot of materials before the game is over. Next tip that I have for you is when you finally do get your ant buggy, get used to riding on your ant buggy. You're going to be on it a lot. A lot. Forever. Anyway, you're going to be on it until you pretty much get through the first story area. 3, don't be afraid to sit down and actually make a base and get yourself situated with somewhere where you're going to be able to survive. That's a good one for you. And 4, acorn armor to start. Definitely acorn armor to start in my mind. It's going to get you safe. It's going to get you ready to start taking on tier 2 enemies. So yeah, definitely do that. And then I guess another bonus tip could be something along the lines of don't neglect your Omni tool. I know that it seems like, you know, when you get your Omni tool, okay, yeah, they have me go through and build upgrades 1 for it, but don't neglect it. Don't sit aside and go, well, I'm not going to upgrade that. Focus on upgrading your Omni tool. And lastly, perfect block, perfect block, perfect block. Learn enemies' attack cycles and learn to perfect parry. It's going to help you out, and you'll unlock Parry Master pretty quick. But that's just some of it, right? I mean, there's still so much more I could tell you. What was I trying to build that? Oh, these I needed pebblets for. I don't know. Community, what else you guys thinking? Oh, yes. Dodging. Dodging, I guess, is if you've played Grounded 1, then dodging is definitely something new for you in Grounded 2. So dodging is a super important mechanic in Grounded 2. So get used to having to do dodging, because you're going to have to do a lot of it. So I would say get used to doing that. Because there are going to be some enemies where perfect blocking at that time is just not worth it, i.e. Axel. Man, where were you when you started playing Grounded 2? Right here playing Grounded 2, buddy. Never dodged, just face tank all day? I mean, if you're wearing heavy armor, I guess. You never mess up parries, and for the last couple days, even though timing's perfect, jobs physically won't let you parry for some reason. Do you know why? Couple different things. There is a couple reasons on why you may be having some problems perfect parrying. First things first is whether or not there's been an update that's been launched for you. Beginning of the game, or beginning of the Toxic Tangle update, when they launched the update, there was an issue with perfect parrying, and it made it incredibly hard, aka they turned off Parry Master because passive mutations just weren't working. That's since been updated, but some people have still been saying that there's still some issues. The other thing that I will say with perfect parries is some of the new mobs, like the earwigs and stuff, right now you cannot perfect parry them. It's literally impossible to perfect parry them, so there is that too. So if you're trying to perfect parry something new, it may, or some of the earwigs, it might just be that you're running into that issue where you just can't perfect parry them. Face tanking is amazing. Face tanking can be amazing. Let's use that. Can be amazing if you're using the right gear. Don't go face tank, y'all. If you're wearing rogue armor, it's not gonna go well for you. The defensive stats are not that high. And whatever you do, don't face tank the earwigs. You're playing while watching. Oh, I'm happy to be able to throw up some tips for you there. If you have any questions on what you're doing or whatever, there's either you could chit chat with me here and ask me questions on your progress. I stream every day right now. I've been enjoying it so much that I've been streaming every day. But also, if you guys want, I have a Discord channel as well. You can reach me over there and you guys can ask me questions about Grounded there, and I'm more than happy to answer them. You mean like at the start of the new update early access, it was perfectly fine for me, but now it won't let you perfect parry anything. Not even like an ant. Strange? Let's see this. Because before I can try to test things for you. Xbox, Xbox PC, or Steam? Which one are you playing on? Before I can go through and try to help you out. Go Gadget, put all this stuff away. I said put all of this stuff away. I said put all this stuff away. There we go. What's my inventory looking like now? Much better. Okay, I do not need a microphone. Actually, yes, I do. Let me see. By the way, that's a quote from Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny, if you did not know. I quote a lot of really dumb movies throughout my streams, and a lot of time I have this feeling that people are like, what the heck is he talking about? Oh, that's a good one. Patrick's got a good one. Wait, you're not supposed to face tank with praying mantis armor. No! No, you don't! But also, do you have the rage mutation active? Xbox PC, interesting. That's interesting you're having that issue. I can try to recreate here. Let's do this. What weapon are you using? I'm assuming that's the pinch whacker, but what weapon are you using? Loving the stream, trying to build a new base under the bench. Good location. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. But what I will say is this. I actually have a fun video that's going out tomorrow morning. And maybe I'll put it out after the stream. I'm not sure. But it's going out tomorrow morning at this point. And it is an actual guide on how to build a little castle. Your first little castle. And it fits into this area really easy. It's a nice and simple guide to follow. Literally has a blueprint and everything for it for you guys. So I hope you like that. You get organized a wee bit here. I got crap all over the place. Oh, I'm being driven insane by the sound of scurrying feet. Okay, let me give me all of this. Give me all of this. Let's at least get slightly organized if we can, please. Because whatever I got going on over here, it is not working for me. Let's see, you. Bam, you. Throw those on there, get myself some snacks. Take more stuff. Is it safe to continue progression? Yes. Should be. Dragon Knight, how's it going? You're using the pinch whacker. Okay, let me grab mine, and I will see what I can do about going and practicing some blocking and seeing what happens here. Just give me a second to put some things and some stuff away. Because I got a lot of stuff that I need to put away really quick. These axle pieces included. I have 12 axle chunks. Nice. That's actually a pretty good amount. Bombardier stuff. This goes there, that goes there, that goes down there, that goes at the end. There, this can go over here. Getting that all good. Cobalt, thank you so much for subscribing. And Patrick, thank you so much for following. I don't know if I said that earlier, but still do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Then I'm going to come over here into building materials again. And we are going to put down this clay because I don't need that. These pebblets can go above that. Crow feathers there. The silk rope needs to come with me for now. I don't need flares or that bait. Some of the stuff goes into heals. Like this. And these. I need to organize this later, but whatever for now. Trinkets go in here. I need that one, but this one can go away, and that one can go away for now. I have the pinch whacker on me, actually. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, go gadget, crappy bow.
Check out these pictures.
Hey, stop that. My Google Home just scared the hell out of me. Just started talking to me over there. Alright, kill black ants, please. Your only base is still near the starter zone? That's not bad. The axle chest is basically useless. Kinda. You're currently trying to 100% grounded 1 before moving to grounded 2. That is a valiant thing to do. And I take my hat off to you. At least I would if it wouldn't rip my headphones off. But seriously, awesome. Because Grounded 1 is such a phenomenal game. Such a phenomenal game. It is so worth going through and playing and being able to experience everything. I hope that you're enjoying going through and beating up on the infected broodmother too. That is normally a fight and a half. I don't know why my earwig parts are in this chest. This is definitely a chest that's full of trinkets. Random. But that's where they are. This doesn't technically count as a berry, but it's going to today now. I need that. Tons of guides for it if you need help. Yeah, there are tons of guides. Can't 100% grounded 1 you want to, but the keybinds for Xbox are so difficult. Ooh. What's your favorite class? What's my favorite class in the game? Rogue by far. 1000% rogue by far. I am 6000% a rogue in this game. I'd probably match really well with somebody who is a mage if we had a guy who liked to use warrior and then another rogue. Like, and what I mean by warrior is if somebody who uses fighter and is going to tank. And then if we had, so it would be 2 rogues, a mage, and then a tank. And I would probably mesh really, really well with them. But we would, I feel like in order to do that, you would need like some incredibly hard enemies to fight to do that.
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
Oh, this is where I'm supposed to put the... I literally have a pinchy bugs chest, and here I'm throwing stuff into the wrong chest. Here we go. Pinchy bugs. This is where you put your larva stuff and your earwig stuff, because those are both pinchy bugs. Okay. I have my rope on me. I don't have my sap on... I do have my sap on me. Okay, I have some berry leather on me. I have plating, but not whetstone, so let me make a whetstone really quick. I need...
This counts as research.
Red
right?
ant parts, so where's my ant parts? Go ahead and grab some of those so I can finish up what I'm working on over there. And I need, what are they called? These things. The pine needles. I'm sitting here trying to think of what something's called and my brain just will not communicate. Pine needles. That's what I need. Where are they? Pine needles. Acorn shell. Or pine cones. Good, 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 good. Okay. Let's go back over to our base and drop some stuff off. Cricket uses unlimited dandelion. One is just for exploration to carry around. Yeah, I don't even bring my dandelion with me. I suppose I probably should for some of those cases where I don't have my spider buggy with me, but I just can't be bothered. I'm more organized than you. Your stuff is everywhere. That happens. That does happen. Have I ever played with someone on Grounded 2? Yes. I have. Some friends, showing them the game. I've played with a couple of other content creators before. I played Grounded 1 with a lot more people, though. Like, Grounded 1, I played with the community at points. I played with a lot of content creators. I've played with Obsidian themselves during the Casually Grounded streams. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully they can start having people come back in for those again. That was crazy fun.
Take a breather, little bug, as Allie would say.
But yes, I've played multiplayer before. I have not played Grounded 2 with ImCade, but I played Grounded 1 with Cade. He actually joined a charity stream for Thankmas with me a couple years back. And during that charity stream,
Feat of miniature engineering.
he was hunting me down and trying to end me as I tried to escape. And there we go, place to sleep. And let's just say he won a lot. He caught me a lot. But like, so I'll give you a little bit of a backstory of what we were trying to do, right? Is I was trying to escape from him, Jade, and the person's name is literally escaping me right now. I have no idea why. I can't think of it. But I was escaping from him and Jade and one other person. And they had the job of running around and killing me. That's what they had to do. And I literally had somebody go through and put down weapons chests and armor chests and all sorts of things all around the map for them to go find. That way they didn't have to craft anything. And I didn't know where any of this was. This person made the map for me. And well, for me and them. And I had to run and complete all of the labs all the way up to going and fighting the, I want to say I had to fight the assistant manager. So I had to finish the pond base, the hedge base, the haze base, and the black ant lab. I had to do all of those with them killing me the least amount possible, and then I had to make it back to Burgle and turn in all the chips. And every single time that they killed me, I had to donate money to the charity, right? It was part of what we were doing. And I died a lot. But it was great. It was really, really cool. It was all for charity, and it was so well put together. I loved it. Between 3 buggies that are so far in the game, which one's my favorite? The ant by far. The ant by super far. Or not ant, I'm sorry, spider. What am I saying? Not the ant, sorry. I just was getting a phone call and my brain went, no. Spider buggy by far is my favorite. If you notice, I use it all the time. But I do a lot of running around. The ant is great for early game, and the ladybug is great for fighting with you. But as you see, I do a lot of damage on my own. So I cycle them for when I need them. But I tend to use my spider buggy the most. I have played this game with Edgar before, yes. I've played this game with Edgar. I've played this game with Colt. I've played this game with Nima. I've played this game with one second. Sorry. It's actually my son's birthday today. So happy birthday. But people were calling me so they could wish him happy birthday. So my bad about that, guys. You're going to start a new world to play the new update, or your current update include the new sections of the map. Your current update will include the current sections of the map. You do not need to start over to get the new map. So don't worry about that. Your map will update. What else have I played Grounded with? I've played Grounded with Chris Stanek. I've played Grounded with Eric. Played Grounded with Shyla. I've played Grounded with one of the lead sound directors. I have played Grounded with, like I said, Cade and them. I've played Grounded with some of the guys from Legacy Gaming on their channel. If you guys have ever seen the channel Legacy Gaming, I've played Grounded with them. Lots of people. It's been fun. Thank you, Chad. I'll tell him you guys said happy birthday. You moved to Southern Texas from Michigan, playing Grounded 2 in the RV on the road. That sounds like a grand old time. Out on the road, out in Out in the good old frigid cold of good old Texas. Playing Grounded 2. By the way, this is totally a bug, so if you guys haven't already done this in your game, you shouldn't be able to do it tomorrow when the update drops. This should not work for you. Okay, let's see. What else do I have to bring over there besides a lot of crow feathers, which we're going to go get in a minute?
This counts as research, right?
More lingonberry leather. I don't know what's like... Here, let's do this. I'm going to finish up some stuff over here. So that way I know, like... Ooh, nice. What all is already over here so I can stop trying to build stuff and actually know what I need to bring to that other area. Here's a good tip for you guys. If you're going to build a base, build that base until you're done and then move on to your next base. Don't make the mistake I did. Finish your one base, then move on. That way when you're looking at your chopping list, you're not over here like, what the heck am I actually trying to bring? What am I missing? So yeah, don't make the mistake that I did. So, wow, this is disorganized. Let me fix this really quick. Much better. Okay, I actually need that one black ant part for something at my other base. I need
This counts as research, right?
a couple weed stems, some milkweed tufts, a stink bug part, more acorns, more snake scales. Let's go check on Mr. Snick. We need those parts. Scottrick, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. And I am having a phenomenal day, actually. I'm having a really good day. I am super stoked with not only the progress that Sir Sim-Alot's been making lately as the channel, but also the progress that Sir Sim Builds has been making lately. That channel's been doing great, and it's been making me super happy to see that, hey, I can do this on something other than Grounded. And then, what else? It's my, well, like I said earlier, it's my son's birthday, so that's really neat. And then I've been doing like a big diet and stuff lately, like changing of like lifestyle and stuff like that, trying to get myself fit again. And that's been working out great. My weigh-in this morning was less than I have been in about 2 years, so that was pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm having a great day today.
Astonishing.
I've ever tried Small and Survive the Wild. It looks good. I think it's a cross between Ground and maybe Ark. I have played Small Land, actually. I played all the way through the story of Small Land, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not Grounded. I'll tell you that right now. It's not Grounded, but it's pretty decent. It is fun for what it is. As long as you take it with a grain of salt, it's fun for what it is. I think my gnats are falling through the map or just rolling somewhere where I can't find them. I'm trying to gold card everything that I can here. But yes, I have played Small Land. Small Land is fun. You are a fairy. I would say where Grounded is sci-fi and adventure, Small Land is kind of adventure. It's more action-based and fantasy. But Small End is a good time. I mean, it's a fun game. If you're looking for another game to whet your whistle, as they would say, to get you through while you're waiting for either Grounded to update, Grounded 2 to update, I should say, or stuff like that, it's definitely a good alternative for you to play. I will say that. It's fun. I need tufts. So let's go get some milkweed tufts, because I need quite a few of them. Mr. Cuddles. Mr. Cuddles. There you are. And we must away. All you saw was flying like a bird using a cricket as a mount. Well, that's pretty much summing up like 3/4 of the game. I will say a lot of Small Land is travel. A lot of Small Land is travel. And with that, there's a lot of... What's the best way to say this? Annoyance, I want to say. There's a lot of annoyance with having to deal with the weather in the game. Whoops. I dodged the wrong way. Because the weather happens way too much, and it tries to kill you so much. Not quite that much travel. Not quite that much travel. Not Valheim level of travel.
Vacuum away.
Yeah, that's a lot of travel. Look, I love Valheim. I love that game. In fact, one of the games I plan on playing on streams here after, because on my streaming list right now is Grounded 2 for the foreseeable future. Then, y'all ask me to go back and play Subnautica again. I'll probably go back and play Subnautica again. And then after that, we might, if there's a cool update to Valheim, we might do that. Otherwise, I know that Enshrouded's had some big old updates lately that I'd like to get into. So there's a lot out there that I can stream. But the Grounded videos are going to continue every single day as long as everything goes well for this foreseeable future. Rob, you can move bases from tree to tree. You are correct with saying that. Yes, that is a thing. You can move your entire base from one tree to another. Which, they have kind of a neat way to get you around with the trees and stuff like that. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go get milkweed tufts. Subnautica 2? I plan on doing a full series on Subnautica 2. Maybe we'll do what we did with the Hogwarts game, Hogwarts Legacy. I streamed that entire game, Hogwarts Legacy. I played the entire thing all the way through streaming it. I don't think I did the same with God of War Ragnarok. I think that one I just played all the way through. I don't remember. But I know that I streamed all the way through Hogwarts Legacy the whole time I was playing it. And I'll probably end up doing that with Subnautica 2. So you guys will get to see all of the as we look down into deep water. Because trust me, there's going to be a whole lot of that. There it is. Apparently 1.0 for Valheim will be this year, and we'll add the last biome. See, look, that right there. That's why I'm saying, gonna have to go play some Valheim. It's gonna have to happen. Good game's gonna have to happen. But I'm also having a baby later this year, so we'll see how that goes. How many did I need? I needed 10, and right now I have 7, so I need at least 1 more. You shouldn't lose your base. As long as you're not too close to the area where they're updating, you shouldn't lose your base. I will say, historically, like within Grounded, we lost our base a lot because the map was so small. But with this one being so big, I don't think you're going to have to worry about losing your base. We're going the wrong way. Here, let's do this. Milk! There we go. Okay, so... Make sure it's not sending me right to the same location I just was. Hello? Hello? What, are you up on top of it? Okay, well, I'm not going to keep looking for that one when I can just go over here and look at this one that's right over here. So, to answer your question, first, answer 2 questions. First of all, I'm having a little girl. And second of all, to answer everybody's question here that may be wondering what Princess Sim's name is she will forward be known as Princess Sim. I do not give my kids names for their privacy on the internet. So, yeah. Princess Sim. That is her name. At least her online moniker. So, I have to say, drinking my coffee here reminded me of this. I got, like, the coolest Christmas present ever. My whole family came together and got me an espresso maker for Christmas. That is so freaking awesome. Normally, I only drink 1 cup of coffee a day. Or now I, make 1 super latte, I guess is what you would call it, a day. But I had to have a second one today. I was just so tired. I was sitting there, like, getting ready for the stream, and I'm like, I cannot get my energy together. Like, I don't know why, but I could not wrangle up the energy to be, like, ready to go for the stream like I normally am. But today, thanks to the good old espresso maker, I made an iced coffee, and it ended up being phenomenal. Okay, I have my milkweed tufts. I should have the majority of my lingonberry leather that I need now. Let me make some more. Let me see here.
Research, right?
Oh, the blue butterfly scales. I should bring those. And blue butterfly scales for sure. Yeah. We'll bring that over there and the mint pieces so that way we can get the storage chest for food made. So let's see. First things first. Cook both of these. Get some room in my inventory. Can't stand coffee. I don't know what it is, but it just tastes vile to you. That is what some people say. I don't know. I absolutely adore coffee. If it wasn't for some of the health issues that I have, I would drink coffee all the time. all the time. I love coffee. I could drink it every single day. 12 hours a day. If it wasn't for all the caffeine in it. But I have always liked coffee. Ever since I first had it when I was little. My parents told me, you always liked coffee. I also really like tea, too. If we have anybody out there who likes to drink tea. So far, I haven't yet met a tea that I don't like. Other than Earl Grey tea. I don't know what is in it. I don't know what's in it. But... I love your username. I love caffeine. You're more of a tea guy? Yeah, so I'm fine with all of them except for Earl Grey. I don't know what the flavor profile is in Earl Grey tea, but every time I drink it, I'm like, oh, it's something in it. It's just, oh, to me, every time. But yeah, due to health issues, like I can't have like a super high amount of caffeine. That's why I can't drink energy drinks. I can't drink like a Monster or anything like that. I have to be careful with like the types of coffee that I'm drinking. Like for instance, that Death Wish coffee or whatever it's called, that's like 18 times the caffeine or whatever it is. My friends are like, oh yeah, this stuff is great. And I'm like, look, I would literally die if I drank that. That's like drinking a heart attack. How often do you get a failure when dropping through that? What do you mean? Like when I fall through, when I go through the tube? Probably once out of every 10 times using it. So probably like a 10th of the time I have a fail and I end up back where I was.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
Okay. Brought my dry grass this time, so that way I should be able to finish that.
Feat of miniature engineering,
that need the black ant part. One of those. Get that almost finished. This finished up. The sap that goes in that. The sap that goes in that. This just needed a couple dry grass chunks. Very good. This needed crude rope. Can I just make crude rope? Do I have... I don't. Sweet. Alright. You're the one that needs the stink bug part. Okay. Put the scales in. Put the one scale I have in. I need some splinters. We can go get some splinters. That's easy enough.
I feel my cells rehydrating.
That goes there. This gets turned. This goes here. Take this guy. I'm going to turn it a little bit more. I can kind of pop you down right about there. I guess we'll move you more in a minute. This is one of my outposts. This outpost is pretty sweet, but thank you for your kind words. I like this one. This one was a fun one. This was a fun little build. Just got to finish it up, but once it's done, it's going to look really good. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a firehouse or fire tower. Fire lookout tower? What are they called? When they're out in the forest, in their forest fire tower? Holy might fuzz, Batman. I am sorry. Alright, splinters, splinters. Who's got lots of splinters? Okay, looks like there's a couple there, but I need lots. So Scarecrow on the ground in front of Scarecrow, over here a little bit. That's what we're looking like right now. So on the ground in front of Scarecrow. Okay, let's actually go back up here and sleep through the night. Fire tower, I think so. A watchtower. Yeah, it's like a fire watchtower. That's what I thought. Over here trying to get my Forest Ranger station. Yeah, pretty much. Lego Dad, you're right. Antipasto. Crawlsamon and... Lady Tedwina Slowsby? What? I mean, that's some good names, but what? The other thing that I'll say, going back to the tea conversation, the other thing that I'll say about my tea is that I only drink my tea 3 ways. Just the tea, nothing in it. Tea with a slight amount of honey in it, very little bit. Or tea with a, and when I say splash, I mean like, boop, of milk in my tea. That's it. Tea to me does not need a bunch of additives in it. Now, if you're having like an iced tea, now, well, that's something completely different. But I don't drink that vile sweet tea that we drink here in good old Texas, because it's so just, it's like, let me just drink a bag of sugar. I can't do it. I don't know what it is, but ever since I moved down here, even like my friends and stuff, they're like, oh, down here, they're like, sweet tea is great. And I'm like, how? How? You're drinking diabetes. Like, how? You drowned it in milk? Oh. Well, to each your own. Are these splinters underground over here? Like, this one and this one, but whatever. I'm going to run over to this guy. Whoops. Haven't done the vines enough yet to walk them backwards. Soon, but not quite yet. Okay, let's see here. Splinter, splinter. Who's got the splinters?
As Ali would say.
Who's got the splinters? Splinter, splinters. Okay. I'm having such a problem finding these. Can't really drink coffee after chemo. I bet. Wouldn't know personally. Apologies you have to go through that, but I wouldn't know personally. My armor! Come, Mr. Cuddles, we must away. For our ooh, we got super jumps back. Nice. Where'd my splinters go? They fell down here. There's one. Oh, well, there it went. There was one. Spider decided I didn't want that, though. Here we go.
Way less scary from up here.
Yeah. Looks like I don't have any more over here. Maybe back here. Down in the crevice of doom with the frickin' earwigs. Oh yeah, here we go. The crevice of doom was the way to go. Look. Look. I know I named you Mr. Cuddles, but I named you Mr. Cuddles because you just don't know how to not cuddle. Your prerogative in life is to be in the way. That is your entire existence. I don't remember what this leads to. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Oh, I missed. I thought I was close enough. You got the pokening. That is a good spot. Whoa, a bigger one! Hey, how you doing? And then a little one. Dude, this spear slaps! Good morrow from Ohio. Salutations. Earwigs equal permanent anger? Nah. Earwigs are just annoying. You just gotta run away from them. Mosquitoes are permanent anger, always and forever. Worst thing in the game, 100%. Hate them. Probably gonna end up getting like a mosquito boss or mount at some point though, just because I said that, because that's just my luck with things. Some candy pieces in there, some marble in there. This isn't a bad little location for some upgrade materials. I'll have to remember this spot. Just a lot of scorpions, that's all. Mr. Cuddles, we must away. I love that little saying that I kicked off with. There's a fun reason why I say my intro that I do for all of my videos. And I love that it's become such a pivotal part of the commercial too, or commercial, the channel commercial, the channel too.
Let's reestablish homeostasis.
But hello, and also awesome. You're from Scotland. That's sweet. Used to work with a lady from Scotland. Super nice person. Tell you made her angry, but that's pretty much everybody. Scotland's one of those places I always wanted to visit because I'm big into golf and I would like to go golfing there one day. I think that would be really fun. There we go. Almost done. Couple more things over here. Some clay. We've almost finished up here. We're getting close. I need to just make a couple lint rope. Or not lint rope. Plant fiber rope. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. My brain is not with it today. Mr. Cuddles, I need you near me now. Come hither. Where are you going? I am over here. What? Okay. What are you fighting? Why are you fighting that? Why are you fighting that? Why are we fighting this? Why was this a decision? I have integrated with the cricket. I am inside of the cricket. I have integrated. I am now one with the cricket. Sometimes the camera in this game is just all over the place. And so hard to do anything with. We got the ultra super jump today, apparently. Okay. Let's go ahead and make up my crude rope really quick. Let's go ahead and put some stuff into these into these containers up here. Some berry bandages is a good idea. Let's put some backup bricks up here. I don't really have an organization system for up here yet, so we'll do that. And then some repair glue is a good shout for up here. Grab my rope. Place my rope. Okay.
Nothing like
Drink the
H2O.
water. Good, good, good. Crude rope or lint rope. All of that's done. All of that's done. So we are almost done up here. I just need that dang stink bug part. Is there any stink bugs over here? I don't remember seeing any. There is. Oh, that one's up on top of that, though. I thought that one's up on top of the greenhouse. That's one of the orc ones. Apparently there's one over in the pumpkin patch, though. A couple over in the pumpkin patch. Okay. Alright. We'll run back to the back corner of the pumpkin patch. Buggy needs to stop getting in the way and try to pick stuff up. Yeah. Well, I mean, the buggy itself, right? It's just, it loves to just cuddle you. Now, they released an update that fixed the ant and the ladybug. The both of them, I will say, don't get in your face nearly as much as they used to. But the orb weaver buggy still just loves you. Loves to be in your face. Loves to, oh, you're trying to pick something up? I will just walk in front of you then. It's just part of the way that it goes. It happens. All right. We're moving in on the earwig. It was taking damage from other places, so we must move in on it and invade the earwig. Get crapped on, bro. Apparently I can dig up the buried treasure, but I can't get my own loot. Thanks, thanks. What is happening? You know what? No. What is happening? I can't even put those down. I can't even take my daggers out. I have to fight with this. Will force my hand for the last time. Ow! That was rude. There. Are we good now? Are you good now? We're good? We're all good? Okay, you're good. I'm good. We're good. Starting from scratch. Tomorrow you'll be starting a new series. Nice. I finally made the poison build, but I got a question. Wouldn't the Axle armor set be better for Venom? Just wondering. No. So here's why. Let's talk about the Axle armor here really quick for you. So looking at Axle's armor. Axle's armor itself gives buggy criticals, right? This is all about your buggy. And if I remember correctly, Axle's armor bonus set was something to do with... It has something to do with Venom, I believe. But it's not... I honestly don't remember. But it's not dealing as much as going through and doing something either that the Mantis set would do, increasing the number of times you can critical, or by going through and adding in a bunch of the wolf spider armor. That the bonus set for the wolf spider armor would actually also help you with doing this. Or you can go take it one step further and you can use Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. The wolf spider armor, because the set bonus for that lets you do more damage, and this is Venomous Dasher. So, all in all, good stuff for using the wolf spider armor if you want to go more poison.
Way less scary stuff. Uh-oh. Over-encumbered.
Yep, you and me both there, little guy. You and me both. Alright, let's go back and let's empty our inventory before I keep going through and trying to pick things up and can't pick anything up. Okay. So we'll unload our inventory. We'll grab a stink bug part. I don't think I can do the snake again today, because I need a couple more scales. I need my lingonberry leather that I was making that's hung up. I need some more pieces for the... Spiders falling from the ceiling. I need some more pieces of lint rope. So we'll have to see if I can spin some more lint rope. Scotland's a great place to visit, but the weather sucks there 90% of the time. That's what one of the guys I work with says. He's like, look, it always sucks outside, but it's nice. It's a nice place, but the weather sucks. Thanks so much. What's the strongest one in my opinion? If you want an armor set to grind for, that's going to be the best overall for you, I've told people if you want a set to grind for the Mantis gear. Especially if you're going to be using poison, criticals, the pinch whacker, any of them, the Mantis gear works really, really, really well. The fact that the full set bonus gives you crit recovery, which allows you to heal over time, and each one of the pieces have a chance to increase your attack speed when you critical, and the mask also gives you gas resistance. Then to top it all off, if you go down the sleek path with the armor, it also gives you venom resistance. All in all, it just makes it a very, very, very good armor set for you to have. So if I said which one should you go after and like focus your energy on getting, that's the one that I would say you should focus your energy and get that one. But what is the Tang buildup? What does that do? It wears down. Not only does it lower the buggy's defense, like whatever you're fighting against, it's going to lower their defense, but it will also destroy your weapons and armor. When that bar gets full, it starts eating away at your weapons and armor. It's super corrosive. Okay, I have room in my inventory now. Yes, press every button but the inventory button. Yes, I just have stuff in here that I still need to get rid of. Leafy stuff. You and you and you. You go down here with that. You go over here with this, and that stuff stayed there-ish. Good enough. Splinters count as leaves. Leaves, right? Leaves. Yeah, good English. Leaves. Okay. My goo chest back here. If I keep that, and my rope. That'll go in there. Okay. Dump chest. What do I have in here? Some candy. Well, let's get rid of some other stuff, like these. Rust. Leathers for now. Upgrade materials go in the building chest for now, because why not? Okay. And this counts as building stuff, because why not? This does not. Oh, that does not. That's not the chest. Duh. That goes over here in the weapons chest. Random sour glob can go in here. Trinket doesn't go in here. Trinket goes over here in trinkets. There we go. You go in there. You can have that. Then... I need another chest. But this one, I have to put, like... I should put, like, leather and cloth on it, I think is what that one's going to have to be. But, speaking of leather and cloth, make up some more lint rope. There we go. Put that in there for now. That rope gets put away. And finally, I have an inventory back again. Is this a roast? Yes.
Protein is essential.
Do you think tomorrow they will balance, patch, nerf everything? I don't know if they're going to do a big balancing and like patching and nerfing and stuff like that. There's always the chance that they go through and do a big old update where... there's always the chance where they go through and do a big old update that will make it so you are stuck doing, like... Sorry. Oh, brain today. My bad, guys. Okay, there's always a chance that they're going to go through and nerf things or buff things when they do the update, but you have to think, like, right now, their main focus is going to be on, okay, what can we do in order to get the update out and fix the bugs that are in there? Not so much destroying what's already in there, but if they notice that something is particularly super broken, then they will go through and fix it. But they tend to not do that as much during these updates. It's more towards after they launch out of that update, then a few days afterwards, that's when you're going to get a lot of nerfing and buffing. Because they focus on making sure that the map is going to launch properly for everybody, make it working. All right, now it's working. Do we need to break anything or fix anything? But Link Joker, you're absolutely right. That is a point of something that they would look at that and go, that is broken, that needs to be fixed before we launch the update, because that is not good. The earwigs being broken the way that they are, the fact that they're unblockable, that is broken. That needs to be fixed. Okay. I'm making my sour globs, because I read somebody said make your sour globs and upgrade your spear instead of repairing it. Thank you. I'll be doing that. Earwig sword. We have earwig reapers. We don't have a sword, but we have the earwig reapers. The dusk blades. I prefer the crimson reapers over the dusk blades, but they're earwig stuff. You... Okay, this is just frustrating. There. Ugh. The fact you can't right-click on these and assign them to things irritates me. Okay, let's make some more repair glue so I can repair my armor out of... Sure, and then sure. I will turn my worst enemies into my repair glue. Hey, George. Try to sleep to make time pass so that way I can get my stuff. That is not done yet. It's almost done. So we'll upgrade this so that way we can get the sour spear. And that should help with the spear, making the spear even better. And then after the sour spear, what next, what next, what next, what next? I have materials. I have my base that I need to work on. Do I still have my base that's way over here that needs stuff worked on? I probably do. This is where I built my base originally, and I might have a bunch of stuff over here. Or it might be this base over here that needs to be finished up. There might be some stuff over here that I'm waiting on, which is why my chopping list is so ridiculous. That's not done yet. This done. Very good. Hey, Jason. Great to see you, too. There we go. Boom. Sour Axel's pointy thing. Now we get to go around and poke things with the pokey thing. Do you mean get the sour katana? I am very happy they also fixed the sleep bug. And can I test the Discord bow to see if it works with your set? It will work with this set. The problem with the bow is the fact that it's a bow, and trying to fight with bows without being able to block and being on your own. You have to be really, really, really good at perfect blocking if you want that to work. That's what I'll say. It can work. You just have to be really good at perfect blocking. And I'll be honest with you guys, I am not the best at perfect blocking in this game. When it comes, well, perfect dodging, and perfect shots. God, I can't talk today. Perfect shots with a bow. You don't block with a bow. Oh my lord, why can I not speak? That's probably because I'm tired. Ah, well. Okay. You just dodge using a bow? Yeah, but there's some things like... Yes. Yes. It's just also not my playstyle. I will be the first one to admit that. It's not my playstyle. You started using bows last night. It's fun. I mean... I suppose I could try to get into doing it. I just... Even in Grounded 1, my aim in this game has never been all that great. My aim's always kind of sucked. So I just know that going through and trying to use a bow at this point, I'm just going to suck at aiming at things. But I can try. I will try. Yes, dodging. You are correct. You have to be really good at dodging with a bow. You also have to be really good at perfect shots. And when you're wearing different armor sets that increase your speed and stuff like that, or increase your perfect shot charge speed, it can make using a bow all the more difficult. Now, you want me to test it, so I will test it. So let me grab the Discord bow. It's right here. Nope, that's the Cricket Loop bow. It is right here. Take this guy, throw it on. They adjusted the splinter arrow recipe so that way we can make it now, but I don't think I have any splinters to be able to make it. I sure friggin' don't. So instead, we will make some feather arrows, and we can go out and try to shoot stuff. Do I have other arrows, though? I thought that I had more arrows sitting around. Maybe in my buggy. Come, Mr. Cuddles. Come here.
Way less scary.
Wrong thing.
Here.
You. You have a bunch of my armor and some trinkets. Let's get this out of your inventory. You do not have my arrows. Okay. What happened to all my arrows? You also hate on controller that there's no quick way to go to first person like we have in the start menu to switch it. Yeah, that's another thing. Like with on PC, you can just boom, you know? But on Xbox, you can't really do it that quick. Okay, put that away, put that away. Make sure I clear up a little bit of inventory space for the good old buggy. That way I can go around and gather the things that I slay. Like I should have a hat for that, but I don't. Okay. Okay. We will go and play shoot things with the bow. That's what we will do. Let's go shoot. Well, here's what we'll do. You guys wanted me to shoot snails in the eye. I will go try to shoot snails in the eye. We'll use that as a way to practice aiming. Look! It requires its snoot to be booped. That's the second time I've done that. In as many days. Harvest, thank you. I would try like an actual bow setup, like you were saying, but I was asked to try it with my setup, so with like my critting build, so I will do that. Shoot the snake? What am I gonna do? What? Throw a toothpick at a snake and see what happens? Like, no. Dang you! I am helping you in the end. Just remember that. As mad as you get about me doing this, this is the dangerous one. Thank you. Ow! Alright, come on over here, Mr. Cuddles. We must away. Okay, let's go find our... Attack him without me? Okay, let's go and find our snails to shoot. Can I open my map? Sure, John. What are we looking for? Anyone else's bow have heavy aim assist? I think that there's a setting for aim assist. Someone take away my Star Wars nerd card? That was back from 2022. Man, those quotes are old. That quote's almost 4 years old. I don't even remember what we were talking about when that happened. Oh, yeah, no problem, John. No problem. Man, what were we talking about back then? Oh no, I must away. I am in a bad place. Yeah, John, don't actually walk in front of the snake though, because if you do, it will eat you. So don't do that, because that's totally what I just did. What's up with the wildly coyote? You've hit it by what? What? Chad, I'm sorry. You once again, brain did not compute. I'm sorry. Oh no! I forgot that was a quote too. That one was from 2020? Was it Colt or Edgar that, or Colt or Boo? Edgar. See, look, brain can't compute words today. Was it Colt or Boo that put that quote in? I don't remember. That quote's 6 years old. Man, I've been doing this for a while. Probably Colt. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. All right. You watch my fried eggs videos? I tried to do another channel a while back, for if you're wondering what they're talking about there with my fried egg video that I did. I made another channel a while back. I think it's called like Sim-Alot Makes or something like that. I don't remember what the heck I called it. But I tried to do a cooking channel because cooking was like a super passion of mine. But I just realized early on with making those videos, I was not good at it. I was not good at making those videos. So I was just like, look, I am not one that needs to teach cooking. My wife had told me that from the get-go. She's like, you are not meant to teach people how to cook. Just don't. So yeah, that channel's out there just because I made it a while ago, but honestly, I should just take the dang thing down. That was a while ago. I think that was another 2022 endeavor. Back when I had a lot more time.
This counts as research, right? Farewell, my friend.
I was wondering... So here's the thing about people asking me to play Grounded with them, right? Right now, just on this stream currently, there's 124 people watching on YouTube and 12 people watching on Twitch, right? If I told one person here, yes, I will play Grounded with you, no problem, right? I would have to tell all 124 people I will play Grounded with them, no problem, right? The best way that I can say, if you want to play Grounded with me, is to go over to the Discord and go over there and just be playing and say, hey, you know, I'm looking to play. And if I have time, I will reach out and say, hey, I'd like to join you and stuff like that. So it's really hard for me to tell somebody, yeah, no problem at all. I will definitely, well, that worked out really well, actually. Killing snails with a bow is phenomenal. I would definitely love to say, yeah, guys, I'd like to sit down and play Grounded with every single person here, because I would like to sit down and play Grounded with every single person here. But one, I don't have enough time. Two, that's a lot of games of Grounded. And three, yeah, as much as I wish that I could do that, I'm, you know, full-time dad, full-time husband, full-time work, full-time YouTube. So, very busy.
This counts as research, right?
I want you. Shooting snails in the eye is pretty great. Not gonna lie, that was probably the easiest snail takedown I've ever had in this game. That was satisfying, is what that was.
Easy does it.
Here, let's try these guys. Let's try these guys. Nope, I thought I had the timing down. See what I mean by being kind of bad at shooting with a bow? I can't hit him, especially I can't get the timing down a lot. I mean, I'm not terrible with it, but I'm also not amazing with it either. I have my... Can you... Apparently you can't pick up my arrow, but I can. Do you miss being able to zip line around, especially if you forgot something at your base? It's 1,500 meters away. I do miss being able to zip line around, yes. First person is easier, but with the Mantis helmet's bad. That's why I don't tend to go into first person. Because this is really hard to do anything with. Everything's kind of blurry and foggy. You kind of like have tunnel vision and stuff like that, so it makes it hard to do that. And then also, like, walking up and attacking things and like this is what you're seeing all the time. It's also not so great for like streaming and stuff like that too, and also just motion sickness in general. So I tend to play in third person. Do you wish to add first person to buggy mode? Nope. How do you get the extra map in your game because you don't have it? It will happen tomorrow. Or you can join the public test server, which is what I did. But other than that, you would have to wait until tomorrow when the update drops for everybody. north. I really, 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 really hope that they put
This counts as research.
a compass in that is out all the time. Right? So I can know which way is north, which way is south. I hope that they add that. There was a couple mods that did it in, that they put on for Grounded 1. And I hope that we get something like that for Grounded 2 again. Except not in a mod. It's just something that we get. Oops, I missed. Scope and Weevils. Here, go home. Go home. No, go home. Bad cuddles. No! Stop peeping and go home. You thought your game was messed up when you went in the first person in the Mantis helmet? No. How do you join that server? You got to either go onto the Xbox Insider Hub or by right-clicking on Steam and joining into the server with where is okay, right-clicking on your game, going to betas, and opting into the public test build. I was trying to find where I go through and set it so it doesn't do the aim assist. Yeah, there's no it's you know, here I'm aiming at the snail. I'm aiming at the snail. All right, there's its weak point right there, and that's the mouse automatically doing that. As soon as I aim at its weak point, it automatically moves it down to its head. So you kind of have to like aim above it. A craftable compass would be really neat, yeah. Yeah, it's this aim assist crap that we have that makes it really hard to hit the weak points. Look, I know you're not dead, and I know you're not poisoned, so let's... Come on out. I am sneaking. This is normally the issue that I have when fighting snails, is this happens. Are you dead? No, you're not dead. So what in the... Why are you not... Hello? Hello? Alright, well. Took your revenge on a wolf spider, the North Spider Den entrance. The only way you know. You just straight up went and got him, huh? Do I have any tutorials on how to do it? I have them on how to do it for Grounded 1. But...
Nothing like H2O.
Maybe... what I will say is this. It would not be worth me or you's time for me to go through and have a tutorial put together for you to access the public test build when it's going to come out of public test tomorrow. You had the high ground, that's how you do it. But, what I will say is the next time that there's a public test, sure, I can go through and do that. Like this. You know? Why are you telling me to aim there when the scorpion's head is right here?
Yeah.
Jump! Yeah, the whole aim assist thing is kind of annoying. The fact that, like, that happens where it's like, you literally can't shoot the scorpion that's in the ground, which is literally shooting fish in a barrel, you can't shoot it because aim assist wants you to shoot the dirt. Yeah, that gets annoying. Apparently, to combat the aim assist, don't aim in and just use the crosshair to aim. Really? Okay. Try that. What sucks is the bow has crazy weak point damage. It's just getting it's just getting cucked by the aim assist. True. Can I elaborate on salutations and good morrow and how that came to be? Absolutely. So, for those of you who've been around for a while, you may have heard this story before. But me and my brothers, my older brother and my two younger brothers, were all very, very, very close growing up. And for some reason, we got it in our head that it was fun to act like old school, like European settler era, like, oh, you know, like that kind of thing, you know, all of that. And one of the things we used to say to each other, and even to this day, sometimes we answer the phone that way, is we would answer the phone with something along the lines of salutations or good morrow. So, where that came from is actually sitting there and talking with my brothers and thinking that was a fun thing we used to do as kids, and what would be a fun way to introduce myself to people when I started on YouTube, right? What could be that unique thing that got people to go, oh yeah, that's Sir Sim-Alot, right? As soon as you hear that, you know that's Sir Sim-Alot, because how does he start every single one of his videos? With a salutations and a good morrow, which is more or less just hello and good day. It's just said kind of funny. But yeah, it came from me hanging out with my brothers and us having an inside joke between each other. And it just kind of ballooned into something that I said in every one of my videos. In fact, if you go back to my first ever video on the channel, back when I played Frostpunk, that I start that video with salutations and good morrow. But not quite as robust, I guess. Will there be a map update on the 27th? Yes. So yeah, so when you hear me say that, it's more or less me saying hello and good day, or hello and I hope you're doing well. Because I think it's something along the lines of good tomorrow or something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but it's just something fun as kids I used to say. And I was like, you know, if I had fun saying it as a kid, you know, joking around with my brothers and being goofy, why would I not make it a thing where, you know, where I want to go and make sure that I'm having a good time with my YouTube audience? Why would I not make that part of what I do there? Right? So that's where that came from. This is why I love having a gas mask. And poke. Boom. Dead, 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 and dead. Oop, and dead, dead, dead. There we go. Josh, my day is going good. Does your public test server progress cross over? Yes, it does. It will carry over for you. Yeah, you guys wouldn't believe, like, some of the things that, like, I thought about doing when I first was, like, getting the channel together, before I started making videos and stuff like that, and, like, going back in some of, like, my old school thumbnails and stuff like that, that I was gonna try to do, it was really weird. Like, the Sir Sim-Alot turned out way different. In fact, fun news for you guys, the channel actually did not start out as Sir Sim-Alot. My channel started out as a channel called Sim-Alot Games, and I ended up switching over to Sir Sim-Alot because I was gaming with a friend named Raptor, and he was like, dude, why do you even go by Sir Sim-Alot on Sim-Alot Games when you could just be Sir Sim-Alot? And it was that advice that made me change my channel to Sir Sim-Alot. I mean, I think he told me just make my channel name Sim or Sir Sim. But if I remember correctly, I think that there was like another channel that was playing The Sims a lot. That's name was Sir Sim. And Sim-Alot is like a play on Camelot, which there's a knight as the figurehead of the channel. Which, by the way, you guys should have seen the first artwork for the channel. I don't know if I even still have it. I'd have to look on my old PC. But the Sim-Alot knight looked nothing like it does now. In fact, the first channel art that I had was actually a castle that is on each of my end cards that I have. That's a little castle, and it said Sim-Alot Games. And since then, I got the new knight and stuff because I was working with a artist at the time. I had messaged him, and this was when I had like 15 subscribers. I had an artist that I reached out to because he was doing artwork for somebody else and had put out, I think it was on Twitter, said something along the lines of, if anybody's looking for channel art, I'm looking to take commissions. And at the time, I'm like, well, I mean, you know, like I don't have a whole lot of money, but, you know, I'll reach out to him. And he's like, no, I'll just do it. I'll just make the artwork for you. Hey, look, my arrows. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that's how the Sir Sim-Alot Knight came. I have a question about documents that you collected. The first document in the Ogre Labs is not tracking. I picked it up, but it shows it's missing. I even went back and it's not there. Really? That's got to be a bug for sure. I did a small video on the history of myself on the channel. I don't remember. Very possibly. It could have been one of my subscriber milestone videos that I did that. But if I did, that's like 6 years ago. Do I think that they're going to add a few other things not featured in the public test build? Probably not. Probably not. They could add more things like more raw science locations, move a couple bug locations around, adjust some of the recipes and stuff for some of the blueprints. But I don't think that it is anything that you're actually going to notice that's going to be in the game that's like, wow, they added another bug or something like that. They don't tend to do that. Hopefully fix the boss fight bug. Hopefully. Tomorrow's update gives us more campaign as well, right? Took a break from the game because we still have to fight Axel. So how many hours of gameplay would you say we need to do? Fighting Axel, going through and doing everything in the garden update for just the story. Say you say piss off with all of the extra, like hunting down everything, getting gold cards, getting mutations, all of that, finding all the new bugs, finding all the different hidden things. If you just say piss off to all of that and only focus on the story, you probably have, with fighting Axel and the boss, without any armor, you probably have, I would say, 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that, of only just doing the story, because you have to find everything, climb up things, going through, running all over the map to find all the different things, going up and doing the switch, fighting the boss, Axel itself, getting the recipe for Axel, making the recipe for Axel, then fighting Axel. And that's if you were like peak 100%, only focusing on just speedrunning everything, and you are amazing at the game and can perfect block everything. 4 hours. But that's like super speed running, right? If you take your time with anything, you got probably 10 hours of gameplay on your hands, if not longer, just to go through and do everything the right way. From after defeating the orc wolf spider and the masked stranger in that at Burgle's station. Like that would be like from then on. I don't need to start a new map. I want to start a new map. So the reason why I'm doing it is because I've done kind of everything in public test here. And I will say I have not started Grounded 2 over in 7 or 8 months. So it's just going to be something that's fun that I get to do where it's like, oh, okay, well, let's go back and start things over again and try things out, you know, the new way and, you know, get into testing out things again and seeing the progression through the story by going through and following along, instead of where I'm at now, where it was do everything up to where you fight the Masked Stranger the first time. Done. Play a whole bunch. Get really strong. Fight Axel. Super duper easy boss fight for Axel. If you guys go back, the first time I fought Axel, I kicked the crap out of him within an hour, right? Boom. Super easy. Then, played a bunch. Hit the Toxic Tangle update, right? Had a bunch of stuff already made. Mantis armor, upgrades, new weapons, new armor, all of that. Hit the Toxic Tangle update, completely wrecked house through the Toxic Tangle update. So, with me starting over, it gives me the true feel of, oh, so you go through and do this like this, you go through and enjoy this like this, you should try doing this differently. And also, I did it a lot for Grounded, where I would start over, because then it helps me go through and adapt to, you guys should try to do this early in game, you should try to do this early in game, because things change, balancing changes throughout the game, and somebody who has only played late game, like if this was my only save, and this is the only time I've ever played the game, I wouldn't know what changes happen early on in the game. So that's why I start over a lot. You hate that you're losing your sweet base, though, but glad you're willing to do that. So here's the thing, Mark. I'm making a video that's going... Well, I made a video. It's going out tomorrow, where I have an even sweeter base that's like this, but better, that I will plan on building in the next game, and that I will take that game all the way through. The other thing, the other reason why I'm starting over is this right here. I finished the mixers before I got all my orc cards, before I got my orc gold cards. I did not peep the Masked Stranger here, right? So the mysterious stranger that's here that I peeped, or supposed to peep, I didn't. So I can no longer get that card, right? So if I start over, I can make sure that I'm getting everything. Giving myself the time to get all my orcs. Giving myself time to get my gold cards that I want. And all the different things that I need. And grinding the materials from the orcs as well. Making it so I have more materials for repairing things, whether it's the pinch whacker, before I go through and get the... repair glue put together, because I'll probably end up using that weapon for the majority of that playthrough until I start fighting wolf spiders and get this build made. I warned you about gold cards, so glad you told me. Yeah. So yeah, the fact that I lost all of that stuff is a bummer. Also, somebody mentioned this earlier, and sorry that I thought about your comment, but totally didn't mention over it, that the Mush Daddy chest, aka the Axle chest here, is completely useless because it's the same size as the Pine chests. You're absolutely correct. It does make it useless. Although, didn't they? I think they might have, yeah, 60 slots, 60 slots. Yeah, so, I mean, other than it's a cool-looking chest, it is absolutely useless at this point. You actually killed Axel 1 million times? What? You don't have enough time to have killed Axel that many times. You just need to do the second mixer. Though the issue is getting the earlier orc cards. I did the second mixer. I did do the second mixer. But with doing that second mixer, I still did not get the orc stink bug, which was here. Or the orc bombardier beetle, I believe is the two that I'm missing. I didn't get either of those. And I'm now up a creek and can't get them. It does look cool, Mark, and that's the reason for the chest, right? Is sometimes things in Grounded don't need to be because they're good, right? Sometimes you build stuff because it's cool. Like, for instance, is there a reason that I have the Axel's throne right behind my house when I already have coziness at level 4? Absolutely not. Am I still happy that I have it? 100,000%. Because, I mean, let's face it. Awesome. Right? For me, your problem is you peeped every single creature, but back then you wasn't able to 100% chance to get the Mysterious Stranger's gold card in the first fight, and you're lucky you didn't get it. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try to clean house here. Whoa, I'm really gonna clean house, apparently. Don't break that! Don't break that! That's my house. Don't break my jerky rack. You broke my jerky rack, you prick! Jerky rack didn't even do anything to you. This is what I meant by cleaning house. I wanted to clean these roaches up. Because with the scurrying you hear, if you can get a roach, if you hear scurrying underneath your base over here, if you can get a roach that will come out, you can use them to pull the other ones out from underneath your base. But here's the problem. Once you fight one roach, all of them come, because they're like, I will eat my brethren before I allow you to loot them. Now there's a second one. Where'd the second one come from? Whoop! Game crashed! I was sitting there fighting stuff, and all of a sudden my game crashed, guys. Hang on just a second. Game's loading back in. My bad, guys. But yeah, game crashed. It happens. Literally mid-fight, the game's like, nah, you're not fighting. You don't need to do that, right? Alright, let's see how much progress we lost. It has gotten more stable, yes, and it will get even more stable when I launch the updates tomorrow, but ooh. I will say I'm not crashing nearly as much as I did when I first started playing the Toxic Tangle update. Okay, well now that we know the Scorpion's gonna show up somewhere. There we go. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Now, where was that scorpion that attacked me earlier? I knew you were around here somewhere. Where you be? Probably just waiting for me to least expect it. Here, let's do this. I really should start trying to use the bow a little bit more and like try to start my fights with the bow. Try to make combat a wee bit easier on myself, even though I really don't have a problem with the combat in this game. But then I can at least try that. Grasshopper trinket is the only good one for a bow? Grasshopper trinket? There's no grasshoppers in Grounded. The cricket trinket? I think there's also... I think it's also that I don't want to rebuild my base up in the tree again. It's near the ice cream cart? What? You built a base on the ice cream cart? That's nice. Oh, I didn't read your previous comment. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You have to go for near 12 because your friend... What? Huh? What? You have to go near 12? Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. Comments over in the comments section are getting wild. The fixed bug spawn should move them. No, it should. Oh, you built a base up in the pine tree. I see what you're saying. I see. It's all making sense to me. Now, where the heck did that scorpion go? Because I know he's supposed to be over here somewhere. They normally it's like every other day or so he comes wandering through my base and I gotta take him out. He likes to hang out over here, but I honestly don't see him this time. Game's like, nah, it crashed last time he came over there. We're not doing that again. Does the butterfly trinket work for the bow for the quick charge? I believe the butterfly trinket specifically states it's for bow for stabs only. Melee charge attacks cause foes to chill and freeze. Melee charge attack, not range charge attack. How's my son's birthday been? It seems like he's had a great day so far. When I get done streaming here soonish, I'll be going out to make him some dinner, and I'm making his favorite thing for dinner, so, you know. But he's still a little one, so making his favorite dinner consists of, you know, making chicken nuggets. So, it's not that hard. Make up his dinner for him and hang out with him for the last couple hours of his birthday, and
It's clean.
that'll be it for Sir Sim-Alot for today, although I'll probably end up staying up until 1 in the morning creating again because I'm, you know, absolutely hooked on content creation again. Actually, that's a lie. I have to go to the gym tonight, so I have to do that after hanging out with him for the rest of his night before he goes to bed. I put him to bed and then I go to the gym. Whoops. Go.
Miniature engineering, that one.
Go. Good, 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 good. Nope. I don't know why I don't have my hammers up here. There we go. More lint rope needed over there. Burrs needed there. Okay, that's good. I do need to fix my armor. Yes, because that was something that I grabbed repair glue for previously, but never did. Repair! Glue! Repair! Stuff! Repair! Stuff! All of that's good. All of that's good. You know what I do need, though? I need this back, because this was part of the shock build that we were talking about, and part of that was using the Axle Spear with this build and having the tang on it and seeing how that works out against things. Let's go poke some stuff. Quote number 11. Ah, yeah, that's a good quote, too. I like that quote. Oh, yeah. There's a story behind that one, too. Edgar, I don't think you're expecting that to be quote 11. Trinket. Oh, I'm sitting here. I'm like, why does it feel like that my trinket is not popping off? Yeah, that's much better. My trinket just wasn't popping off there for whatever reason. Much better.
Favorite new mode of transportation.
Much better. So, tang on that. Tang on that is good. Tang on that is very good. Go hit an earwig. Challenge accepted. What does the hot dog trinket do? The hot dog trinket is amazing. It gives you food generation. Your hunger is filling up over time without the need to eat. This is by far my second favorite trinket in the game, 1000%. And I keep this on me always. This trinket is so good. The fact that you'd never need to eat when wearing this is... It's a really, really good trinket, and I definitely suggest it. You get it by harvesting hot dogs. You just have to go chop hot dogs and you have a chance to get it. It's a rare drop, though, so just be warned. It takes a while. As for armor, have the earwig helmet, potato bug armor, and earwig boots. Or fighting with a two-handed weapon? Like, earwig helmet? I mean, you're getting hasty repose, right? Perfect blocks have a chance to greatly increase melee charge attack speed. So, are you using something that's... I mean, because, like, the charge attack with the spear, it's good, but it's not that good, right? Because even now, I mean... Charge attacks with your spear are going to deal a little bit more damage, right? But it's not like, boom, way more damage, you know what I mean? So, like, especially when you're doing, like, poison buildup over time. What am I running? Why am I running?
Right?
I should be riding.
Scary from up here.
Super jump? No super jump, sad. You see, use the Sour Katanga. Sour Katanga's pretty good. Pretty good. It's one of them harder weapons to make, but it's pretty good. Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
One-on-one, let's go. Dude, get absolutely Shrek'd, dude. You know what I do miss, though? One of my favorite bonuses that you have just on a straight weapon is the, what's it called? My spear that I like to get right away at the beginning of the game. Give me just a second. I'll look it up here in just a moment. You perma-run Billy until you go fight, then swap between shock damage or actual trinket, then have the tuft on you as well. Yeah, I would do that, except that's so many inventory slots, man. And when you're going around collecting stuff as often as I do, you just run into the problem of not having enough inventory space. Hey, John. You have like 3 or 4 potions on me? Potions? You mean smoothies? How does it do that much damage? Couple things. 1, I have Javelineer leveled all the way up. 2, I have it upgraded down the sour path, so I'm now doing sour damage to it, and they're weak to sour damage. So I'm going to do even more damage against them with sour. And then... that should really... And then, yeah, the armor itself allows me to crit more. Or my armor allows me to speed up on every time I crit. And then the armor itself will also heal me and let me swing faster whenever I crit. So all of it together comes to be pretty powerful. Ooh, there's one. Now the true test, fighting more than one at a time. Nope, nope, nope. Boom. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Definitely an earwig killer, that's for sure. That's what that weapon is. They're also weak to sour and that damage type from the spear. Yeah. It's only throwing, but if you look at the Javelineer perk itself, the Javelineer perk, the second bonus for getting it all the way upgraded, you get Spear Master, which charge attacks with spears deal more damage. So that's why you keep seeing me charge up and stab them like that. Why is it last night on this map? Because I'm starting over tomorrow. I got a question. Why can't we harvest anything off of these cabbages? This is just straight food, right? So why can't we harvest anything off these cabbages and eat them? Like, that makes sense to me. Oop, we're gonna have a... Oh, baby, a double. Oh, I thought that killed me. I don't know why I didn't crit once in that. I didn't crit once that entire fight. That was weird. And the hardest, the rotten potato eyes, the rotten carrots, but not the leafy greens. Yeah, I know. I don't know why we can't harvest these, because this seems like a decent food source, and they could use this to make, like, burritos. Right? You can wrap these up. You ever had tacos made with lettuce leaves? They're amazing. Go fight the ogre ones at the top of the area? Like, Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely the way that I'll be taking care of earwigs for now on. That's way, way, way easier to take care of earwigs that way. Leafy tacos. That sounds gross. Even though, like, lettuce leaf tacos are good, that, like, just the term leafy tacos does not sound good. Now these guys, however, are resistant to these damage types. But you're not resistant to poison damage. You suck. I don't. What's the deal with the super jump? It's a random thing? Yes, it is. It is a super jump. A lettuce tarp? Ugh. Also, where is Cuddles? Oh, you know, Cuddles is around. Why I don't have him out is beyond me, but Cuddles is around. I think it's because, like, I was testing the true ability of the spear, so it's like, do I want Cuddles out getting in the way while I'm trying to stab stuff? Not really.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Here we go. A little bit of heal in there.
Take a breather, little bug.
Okay.
As Allie would say.
So you have a little castle in the near area. There's a video that shows how to super jump your buggy. I should look at that. You need to finish your sky bridge around the wall. I have a sky bridge that brings me over here. That brings me in here, but not one that will bring me up and over here. I don't have one of those yet. You make your buggy a moon buggy by making it jump from stones and stuff into combat. Ah. Yeah. It happens, like, to me it seems like it happens fairly randomly, but... Try not to die, Mr. Cuddles. You got this. I believe in you. Yeah, that crit is just not happening enough. There it goes. There it goes. That's better. No gold cards. That's Axel Spear with Sour. Yes, this is Axel Spear with Sour. Shh, I'm hunting rust beetles. In the rump! Get crapped on, bro. Actually, don't I already have the gold card for those guys? Yes, the Rust Beetle is the first gold card that I got in the new area, besides the Snick. So... Alright, let's see how it fares against this dude. Hook! 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 Ride him down. Keep on giving him the poking. Nice.
Buggy's in trouble.
Oh, how I hate thee.
Let's get my bug out of trouble. It's all right. I'll take care
I
of it.
hate mosquitoes, dude. Didn't I pick you up? I swear I picked you up. What? Oh. It's like moving slightly, or I'm being attacked by something, or... That was weird. I like tried to pick him up twice and both times failed. There's a milk molar over here. I think it's in that watering can that's over there. Okay. I'm gonna regret this. Whoop. You got this, Mr. Cuddles! I believe in you! Ooh, now you're stuck in here with me. This is perfect scenario. Where are you going now? You ain't going nowhere! That's the worst part about wasps, is when they get away. They're super annoying when they get away. Come back here. Feel my venom powers. There we go. This does pretty good against wasps too, honestly. That's a super weapon is what this is. This is pretty good. Wish I would put sour on my friggin' daggers. A dumb move putting spicy on them. It wasn't a good... Well, I mean, it wasn't a dumb move. There's better moves that could have been made. You think the Mant's going to be in the summer update? I don't think we're going to get a Mant at all in the entire update. I don't think that's going to be a thing. The Mant was definitely a grounded one, like, standalone boss. It's like the, assistant manager, right? That's all, like, grounded one stuff. Assistant manager, the Mant, fighting director Schmechter, all that stuff is, like, grounded one. Boom. Yeah, this thing wrecks things, dude. Axel's Talon Spear, dude. That's good stuff. No gold card for those yet either. Woolly aphids. How many woolly aphids have I killed? 43. 43 woolly aphids killed, not a single gold card. 96 standard aphids killed, not a gold card. Well, thank you so much for the follow. We're getting there. We are getting there. Well, Grounded doesn't have D&D. Grounded has Minotaurs, Myrmidons, M&M. It doesn't have Dungeons and Dragons. But you are correct that that's in there. But I just feel like that is more of a Grounded one thing. Also, RJ, thank you so much for the follow. Potato Bug Fury. Okay, so potato beetles, not the greatest. So, alright, so potato bug's not the greatest. Don't mind that I can't see anything going on in my fight. Yeah, but these daggers, though, against potato bugs, dude, those things wreck. Nice.
Astonishing.
Why am I saying goodbye to my current map? Because I'm starting over tomorrow. Yep, I decided I'm starting a new game with the launch of the garden update, because I want to get everything. And sadly, I did not peep a couple things. So if I want to peep things and get the Orc gold card so I can actually get Trapper Peeper, I need to start over. Otherwise, I'm up a creek. Now, if they come back and they somehow reset all mixer progress and make it so you have to do the mixers again when they launch the update, then I won't need to start over. But don't worry, it's not like this map is going to disappear. It's just the last time we're playing it for some time, because we're going to start over again tomorrow. In tomorrow's stream, we're going to start brand new, and we're going to see, 1, how quickly I can get through everything, but 2, how quickly I can get into tier 2 and tier 3 armor. What's the bonuses for Trapper Peeper? Trapper Peeper allows you to do more crit damage when you do criticals. It is by far one of the best mutations you can get, but the problem is you have to get gold cards in order to get it. 25, 50, then 75 gold cards if you want to get all 3 levels of Trapper Peeper. It's not that I can't get it, I'm a completionist, and when I did the mixer originally here in the yard, in like the what they call the ceremony area, when I did this mixer, I didn't know when I did it that it would stop all of the raids permanently, and I didn't peep everything, and on top of that I forgot to peep the Masked Stranger that was inside the network center. So all in all, it's like I missed 2 big opportunities, and there's not any way to get the raids to start again in this area, right? So that's why I'm starting over. So if you're missing something, yeah, you kind of you have to wait for them to either force reset story progress, which I'm assuming they're probably going to end up doing right around the launch of 1.0. They'll probably reset story progress because they did that before. And if they do that, then you'll be able to go through and use your same map and not have to worry about it. You'll be able to get everything. But if they don't reset story progress, then yeah, if you want to be completionist, you got to do it all over again. What's the best ways to get the org cards? I know of multiple org cards. So the gold cards or just getting the standard cards? Are you looking for all 7 of the creatures? Like, what are you looking for? You like the grub armor? The grub armor? Really? I don't like the helmet on the grub armor. I think the helmet makes you look creepy. You know, see this? I don't like this. But, I mean, I suppose quick charge for if you're attacking with a bow, yeah, that makes sense. I would suggest that you have a farming area, especially with the new hydroponic farms. I would definitely suggest you do that, because once you've gone through and completed all the stuff, right, you're going to want to start preparing for the next updates. And the next update is going to be bringing tier 4 enemies into the game, and you're going to want stronger heals and not just fiber bandages. You're going to want instant heals like you get from smoothies. So if you think about it like this, looking at the smoothies here, right? Basic smoothie, grub sludge. Effects last longer, gum nugget. Extra chunky health bonus, chocolate chunk. Stronger smoothie effects, so making whatever happens on them stronger, pumpkin seeds. So better heals, better effects. Those are going to be the 2 that you want. But pumpkin seeds are easy to get because once you have the couple of them, you can start farming them and then mass producing them by farming them out. But once again, that's where I go back to talking about orcs, right? Because the orc receivers are needed in order to make the hydroponic farms. So you're going to need to grind those guys out and not have ended all of your orc raids like I did. Your favorite armor is the scorpion armor? Nice. Hey, Ember. Tiny Pirate, thank you so much for the super raid, my guy. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How was the stream, my guy? How was the Grounded 2? Because I know you're playing Grounded 2, right? Everybody's playing Grounded 2. Who's anybody right now? Only the champions are playing Grounded 2. But what's going on, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. Got our water. Let's see. Can I do one more check with this? Is it at all possible for me to throw down garden snail slime? Why am I missing that? Is it just that it's not close enough? It's possible that it's not close enough because I know I got a bunch of it. It is that it wasn't close enough. Make 3 of them. But then we shall go decimate said Axel. You're great. Ready for the official update tomorrow? Official update tomorrow is going to be king, dude. It's going to be awesome. So, Psy-Up, you want to build near your pine base? Yeah, being high up in the air is a good thing, though. You don't have a whole lot of stuff that's going to attack you up there. Colt's doing Colt stuff in the Navy. That's what Colt is. Axel fights tonight. We're going to do at least one more to send off this map because I'm starting over tomorrow with the new update. I figured I'd give a good old restart. Missing some of the key stuff, some of the cards. You know, missed some of the peeping, missed a bunch of the gold cards. And I want to get Trapper Peeper all the way upgraded, so I got to start over. Didn't complete the second mixer on purpose to try to get raids again. You don't get raids, though. Do you think that's intended or something that could be fixed? It's something that's going to get fixed tomorrow. At least it should be fixed tomorrow. Because you're supposed to get raids in the garden. Even if you haven't completed the mixer, you should still get raids. You usually start a fresh playthrough on new updates. Yeah. The next map, the next save that I'm doing, I'm planning on being my forever save. Peeped everything, getting gold cards on everything. unlocking everything, raw sciencing everything, you know, all of that, nice big bases, all armor sets made, all armor sets upgraded, you know, my 100% playthrough, getting all the milk molars, stuff like that. Probably your favorite part of the new update is the new building pieces. The new building pieces are pretty stout. I do like the mushroom stuff, but I have to say, I think I might like the pumpkin stuff more than the mushroom stuff. What are your guys' thoughts? Should make an emoji for peeping? Maybe. You gotta be a member to use it, though. Or be on Twitch. Pumpkin looks nicer. I do think pumpkin looks nicer. You're hoping we get a story reset at some point to correct some of the Generation 1 saves? Same, but what I try, dude, is exactly correct, where it'll probably end up being 1.0 that does that. Alright. Alrighty. So, we have our armor. We have our weapon. It's repaired enough, but we will repair it again with some tarantula venom, because why not? Trinkets in hand, all that's good to go. I have some food that I can use for a little bit of trickle regen if I so need it, except I'm just going to shove that in my gourd. No, I'm not. I'm going to throw this on. Boom. And then we will go take our roast that we did grab, and we'll go fight Axel. What do I have on for mutations? You off, you on. All right, we're ready to fight Axel now. Come, Mr. Cuddles. We must away. When did the new update come out? Tomorrow. But for me, you don't complete the mixers, or heck, you haven't even grabbed Burgle's head after the first fight as you're going for gold cards. That is a way to do it. Using Frenzy on Axel. I have to say, I don't think that's something that I've done, because I'm so focused on perfect blocks when it comes to Axel that I didn't actually use... I haven't used Frenzy against him, and I'm honestly kind of worried about it, right? I mean, maybe if I got, like, a sturdy set of armor all the way upgraded, maybe, like, if I got, like, the snail armor all the way upgraded, or, you know, if they give me back my roly-poly gear, I could get that fully upgraded, then maybe, because, man, that armor was tanky. Roly-poly gear was tanky. Any new save, you haven't even done the network center yet because all the ARC soldiers keep respawning? Well, I mean, that's the way to do it, right? What time is the update tomorrow? No idea. Your guess is as good as mine. But I could tell you guys I'll be streaming at 4:30 p.m. Central Time like I always do. Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Although I think on Saturday and Sunday, I think I start at like 3:45 or 4:45. I start a little bit later because I normally have stuff going on. Dude, you gotta grind the orc receivers and the gold card. Go back to your... Oh, nope, don't go back to your nest yet. All right, now go back to your nest.
Farewell, my friend.
Here we go. Go, Gadget Axel. What's up, Crowdy? How you doing, buddy? Come forth and die, my friend. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? How? I don't even know how to respond to that. Like, what? What? That's exactly what he did. He said, here's your Uno reverse card. See ya. We'll go off to this side this time so that doesn't happen again. Ooh, crap. Hang on. Here, I'm just gonna take a hit here because I forgot to put my trinket on.
Why don't you have so problem?
Actually, you like sour damage, dude? You like me speeding up just because I'm poking you? You like not flinging me into the map and killing me randomly? You like being crapped on, dude? Yeah, have your fit. Okay, go ahead and whine about it. Alright, never mind. I don't want to attack you anyway. Get out. Baba Smoggy, thank you so much for subscribing. Warren, I'm saying goodbye to that because I'm starting over tomorrow. New update, new map, new save. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm happy for you. I hope that makes you feel better, Axel. You poisoned me. Congratulations. Oh, look! But I have crit recovery. Ooh, that sucks. This is going to be the worst part about starting over tomorrow, is not having my Mantis gear. Swear to God, I'm going to go fist fight a Mantis to get my Mantis gear. Except I need black ant parts and lint rope now, so it's going to be a while before I get it. You gonna have a fit again? Yep, you sure are. Go over there and whine a little bit more, why don't you? You gonna jump, or are you just gonna stand there and wait for me? Ah, you're gonna come closer. No, 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 no. The Pokening! Nope. Go Gadget heals. Oh, no. They weren't forcing restarts. By no means are they forcing restarts here, guys. I don't want anybody to think that's what my goofy thumbnail meant. I suppose I probably should have thought about that on the get-go. Like, hey, you know, you're loading up a thumbnail that literally says, you know, you have to say goodbye to your game. Huh. Should have put 1 and 2 together. Ah, stuff happens. Thanks for the heals, Axel. Get out. Go ahead. Have a freak out. Now get out of my map. You don't belong here. Out. I own your new lair here. This is my lair now. Build my base in here. Oh, I don't have any of my arrows. Oh, my lord. I thought I brought my arrows with me. Make this easier. The Pokening. Well, you're eating that one. Now I gotta go over here, wait for all the bugs to drop down. There goes all the bugs. Stand over here. Wait for Axel to get pissed off that I'm standing here. And then we back up. And then we back up. Ooh, the scorpion got out of the way. Okay, now we just wait for him. Oh, wait, we got the scorpion glitch in the middle. Okay. Come on, then. The Burgle's Head probably does trigger the next quest for the garden, but it doesn't mean you can't go into the garden and do stuff. Just keep that in mind. Yes, he does heal a little bit for each creature. Do I have a build for using the Sour Katanga? I don't, but we can probably put one together. Oh, take your time, Axel.
It melts right off the exoskeleton.
Whoops. Apparently perfect block didn't want to work there for whatever reason. No! Pokening. Man, I love criticals. No, no. Well, sorry, Axel. This is game over, bro. Boom! Done again. But if you get gold cards for a few there, you don't really need the mosquito stink. Oh, God, no, don't talk to me about... Mosquitoes suck. And I mean that non-literally. I mean figuratively. But do you believe you can get the rest of them from the mixer? Maybe. You triggered the quest in the garden while keeping Burgle on hold for orcs, so you're good. Oh, really? Oh, nice. Another scorpion's bugged in the middle? Is he? Is he just hanging out in here? Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think so. There he was. There he's not. Yeah, you could go into the new area before finishing the quest. Nice. Alright. That was fun, but we're gonna send him off the right way here. The only way we know how, and that is sending him off with my favorite build in the game, which is my crit build using my daggers. Let's do this, big guy. Go ahead, be mad, start yelling at me, see how much I care. Okay, get out. Where are you coming at me from? Over here? You should be coming at me from right here. Literally don't have time to even worry about his spikes, just get in his face immediately. Ow. Rude. Okay, I need you to come out of the wall a little bit, though. Thank you. Nope. Yeah, there's not a time right now for the update to launch. I will say that normally they do it in the afternoon US time, so just keep that in mind if you're wondering what time that they're going to drop the update. In case you were wondering, how you break Axel? Bye-bye. Yeah, so you can run up at his back, and right when he starts standing up to escape and stuff like that, you can jump onto his back legs right there and just sit there and kick the crap out of them. If you so want to cheese it. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, so about 3-4 EST or 12 to 1 PSD. Yeah, that's about right. I'm sitting here looking around to see where Axel's going to be instead of focusing on the fight that's in front of me. There he is. Alright, am I going to get scorpions in the middle again? Doesn't look like I have scorpions stuck in the middle. Ah, but I got to deal with this guy. Okay, there we go. Someone got the masked strange into this area and Axe sneak attack can kill her. That's cool. You probably don't get anything for looting her. Literally just tanking hits at this point because I'm going to start healing, like... Use the bow for the final kill? Nah, I'm good. I don't feel like spending 19 years in here trying to do that. Hey, I killed Axel twice before the mutation or the trophy ran out. Oh, right, you get placeholder loot? Yeah. Probably. It'll be something that you'll get later on. But, alright everybody, I think that this is an excellent time for me to leave the stream here. It is time for me to go make my family some dinner and have some fun with my kids before I have to go to the gym tonight. So, thank you everybody so much for watching this stream. I do appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who came and raided over on Twitch with Tiny. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to be hanging out with all of you tonight. I hope you all had a fantastic time. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button on your guys' way out. If you haven't already, follow over on Twitch. But thank you guys all so much. And we'll see you tomorrow evening for another Grounded 2 stream where we're starting on over. But we'll talk to you guys later. Bye now.